Hey guys, it's Bieber. So today we're going to be looking at missing persons case, Kelley Brannon. Now, Kelley went missing from Live Oak, Florida on July 15th, 2020. She was traveling through, and that is where she was last seen. She was reportedly last seen by her boyfriend, and she was also seen on CCTV, which we're going to look at that. Boyfriend has done some interviews, there's some news clippings, things like that. All of that will be in the description box below. We're going to listen to the last voicemail, go over the timeline. The story was brought to me by No Wonderland Sleuths. Everything will be in the description box below. Let's hop into this. Kelley Brannon was last seen on July 15th, 2020 in Live Oak, Florida. She is 5 feet 5 inches tall. She is 36. She has black hair with gray streaks. It is shoulder length. She was last seen wearing a white shirt with black shorts. Kelley may have a guitar with her. She has a circle A tattoo on her hand. She is left-handed, and friends describe her as having small hazel-colored eyes and big lips. Let's talk about who Kelley was. As you can see on the screen, she's musical. She's a film director. She's an activist. She wore so many hats, and everything she did, from everything I could dig up and resources that were sent to me, she did everything boldly, unapologetically, and she stood very firm and proud in who she was. And with every fiber in her, she gave back, and she fought with everything in her for what she believed was right. So I'm going to show a little video of one of her friends, and it is from a YouTube channel, which everything will be linked below. But who better to tell you who she was than one of her own friends?
She is resilient, courageous, and never shies away from a challenge. Her energy is part of this search effort. We couldn't do it without her. She was made for this. Born ready, a leader, an organizer, a loyal friend, a life force. Kelley earned her BFA from Mass Art and her MFA from Goddard College. She's a dedicated activist who led the Occupy Wall Street March on Washington. She's a defender of net neutrality, animal rights, economic justice, and reproductive choice. She fed her community as a member of Food Not Bombs. She stood on the right side of history at Standing Rock. She's the founder of New York City's storytelling venues, the Bodega Monthly, Sycamore Stories, and The Brews. She's a writer, a multimedia artist, a filmmaker, a musician, and a creative mastermind. Kelley is fierce, yet kind, profoundly principled with a brilliant sense of humor, an altruistic, hardworking, and inspired soul who is absolutely all heart. She's endlessly curious, an explorer who is passionate to the fullest, unforgettable, and magnetic. She's authentic and values your truth. She knows we're at our best when we are united, and we know we're better because of her.
So let's hop into this timeline. On July 9, 2020, Kelley and her boyfriend, Eddie Emerson, they drive Eddie's 1982 Toyota pickup and Kelley's 1999 Toyota Camry to Mechanipe, I think that's how you pronounce it, Florida, to White Springs, Florida, where they break down and they had to spend the night on the roadside in the grass. On July 10th, 2020, they tow it to Live Oak, Florida. Now, on the morning of the 10th, the couple contact Dennis's Garage, who tows the broken down vehicle to Reese Auto Repair in Live Oak, Florida. They have lunch at Amarado's Mexican Bar and Grill while they wait for an assessment on the repairs. Kelley and Eddie go to Lake City, Florida in search of a part and stay the night at Cypress End. They eat breakfast on the 11th at the Waffle House and then return to Live Oak, where they purchase a tent at a thrift store and camp behind the Mexican restaurant for the night. Now, July 11th and 12th, 2020, after discovering the truck wasn't repaired, Kelley and Eddie traveled to St. Augustine, Florida, while waiting for the repair shop to find a new transmission. They camp at Anastasia State Park for the night. July 13th, 2020, Eddie tracks down a transmission in Lakeland, Florida. They return to Live Oak too late in the evening to meet with Reese's Auto Repair. They leave the transmission out for Reese to begin work the next morning. July 14th, 2020, Reese's reports they purchased the wrong transmission and Lakeland Auto Salvage refunds their money. They start arguing, and Eddie persuades Kelley to stay one more night while he tries to sort things out. They get a room at the Sunshine Inn because it was the cheapest place. The couple begin arguing, and it continues through texting, and voicemails begin around 6 p.m. Text messages and phone calls are logged back and forth between Kelley and Eddie until approximately 11:32. July 15th, 2020. Kelley Brannon leaves a voicemail on Eddie Emerson's phone, and we're going to listen to that here.
Oh, great. You're sleeping. I'm so glad I got that message from you before telling me how you're sorry and you love me and how you want me so much and all that bullshit just to get my car. Well, anyways, I've rented my own room at the Sunshine Inn and I've reported my car stolen and told them who stole it. So expect cops knocks at your door and I will be right next door at my own motel room because I'm not allowed to stay with you because when it's you paying, only you get the benefit because you only look out for you. It's your money. It's just for you, but my money's for both of us, essentially, which is bullshit. And I should obviously definitely do the Detroit thing on my own or go to Iceland. Like, you are not a partner. You're not a partner. You turn on me a split second. You turn me out of nowhere. And I deserve way better. I did nothing to be called a fucking stupid idiot. And I did nothing to be called a cunt. So, you know, I'm sick of your abuse. So go find. Oh, I'm going to get in a car right now. All right, bye.
Now, their different accounts suggest that the phone call was made from Kelley's phone. This is July 15, 2020, at 4:53 a.m. That is 1 minute and 17 seconds long. July 15, 2020, 8:54 a.m. Eddie Emerson states he woke up at the time and discovered that Kelley was missing. He tries calling Kelley with no answers. He also calls a credit union and several car salvage places. July 18th, 2020, Eddie departs Live Oak in Kelley's car. She still has not been located. Now, Eddie goes on Unmasked. It's a YouTube channel. A lot of y'all are probably familiar with it. Everything will be linked below. And there's another YouTube channel. I think it is WTAF. I can't remember exactly. I don't have it right in front of me. But they have also done a lot of work on this story, a lot of coverage. But it's people just don't vanish. Yes, she had been drinking a lot, according to Eddie and the version he tells the girls at Unmasked. But it's a wild story, and I'm glad that Alice brought it to me. It does not make sense. People do not vanish, and it's a big problem. So she's still missing. There have been different cell phone pings, things like that, but ultimately nothing too blaring, and she's still missing. So I'm going to leave you with a couple videos, news clippings. We're going to listen to the last voicemail, and I'm going to show you the CCTV footage that, she was last on, and we're just going to keep Kelley's name alive, and we're going to hope that she is found, and it's just sad. And she had everything going for her. She had submitted something to Sundance. She was waiting to hear back from it. She was very much involved in being productive, being happy. She was a huge activist. She was very prevalent in the Occupy Wall Street movement and very outspoken on women's rights, reproductive rights, things like that. And she matters. What happened to her matters. And she's got a lot of sad people out here looking for her. She, from everything I've seen, if you knew her, you would never forget her. And it's just sad that nothing else has come of this. So let's just dive into this. I'm going to wrap it up with these couple news clippings, the voicemail, and the CCTV footage. Say some prayers for her friends and family, and just keep her name out there. Y'all have a good one.
Out of Live Oak, speaking to WCTV about her disappearance tonight. Police say 36-year-old Kelley Brannon hasn't been seen since July 14th at the Sunshine Inn off Howard Street. Katie Kaplan joins us live from the newsroom with more on the efforts to find her. Katie, what are they saying?
Well, Ben, police say Brannon's phone has been off since she went missing, and her boyfriend tells me the last word he got from her was a cryptic midnight message.
Oh, I'm going to get in the car now. Good night.
Those are the last known words, according to her boyfriend, Eddie Emerson. He says they had stopped at the motel on their way through the area, but Brannon took off on foot around midnight after an argument. She has no wallet, no money, and no ID, bringing with her only her guitar and her cell phone. He believes those final words, "I'm getting in a car," may be a clue as to where she is.
I think she jumped into a car with a dangerous person. I hope she's just ignoring everybody. I hope she's just, but she's got no money. I mean, what else is she gonna do? I'm pretty sure she jumped into a car with a dangerous person.
Now, as far as we know, Emerson was the last person with Brannon, but he insists he had nothing to do with her disappearance. He says he searched for several days, filing the missing persons report, calling local businesses, and putting up flyers with her picture on it before going home to his family in Massachusetts. Meanwhile, another friend of Brannon's has started a fundraiser. He wants to hire a private investigator to find her. If you recognize her or see her around, please call Live Oak Police immediately. Ben, back to you.
Okay, Katie, let's hope they find her unharmed.